tried to reenact what occurred that day. Eddie had given a number of different possibilities of how things would happen, so I want to kind of run through it one more time. It may help y'all remember. Eddie? Yeah, sorry. So, just the best that you can, show me exactly what happened. I'm going, right? I'm coming out of my, around my car. Where are you? Oh, when you come around it? Yeah, I look over there. All right, so where am I walking? If I go out the street, we'll walk up the driveway. You know how to get out right here. Oh, you'll walk right here. I walk right here, and then you in front of me at that point. I told you to go home. That's what I told you. I turned to walk away if he swung on me. And so once he punched you, I went down. What do you remember next? I tried to get up, but I turned this way. So I'm trying to get up, and I think it's not fired about this high. That's impossible. That's impossible, guys. The firing couldn't have been here. The bullet case, the first one was here, right? The second two were about right there. Here. Yeah, I know. I was over here when I fired. Okay. So how do you go from there? If he gets you there, how do you go from there to here? And if that's the case, then the assault had to stop. He assaults you there, and he walks away to here, and you end up shooting him here, then it's going to be more plausible that you shot him out of anger after something moved. I don't remember about that. Yeah, you don't. Your memory's not well. I don't remember nothing. I don't even remember. If you don't remember a thing, then it's nothing to gain by testifying. Right, because you got you. Because if you testify, and you testify differently than what you said to the police department, the jury will interpret that as you not being truthful. Right. And then you reject the self-defense. I got to make a position. Yeah, no, that was bad. Right. That's bad. Right. Yeah, but that was standing, so you have to go quickly. Right. Right. Well, certainly Eddie's memory is way off. Right. He definitely can't testify. He was thinking. Yeah, but that was standing, so you have to go quickly. Right. Well, certainly Eddie's memory is way off. Right. He definitely can't testify. He was yeah, but that was standing, so you have to go quickly. Right. Well, certainly Eddie's memory is way off. Right. He definitely can't testify. He was yeah, but that was standing, so you have to go quickly. Right. Well, certainly Eddie's memory is way off. Right. He definitely can't testify. He was yeah, but that was standing, so you have to go quickly. Right. Well, certainly Eddie's memory is way off. Right. He definitely can't testify. He was yeah, but that was standing, so you have to go quickly. Right. Well, certainly Eddie's memory is way off. Right. He definitely can't testify. He was yeah, but that was standing, so you have to go quickly. Right. Well, certainly Eddie's memory is way off. Right. He definitely can't testify. He was yeah, but that was standing, so you have to go quickly. Their theory is beyond doubt. So I think I would embrace all scenarios. You're applying and changing the story. That's a huge problem. At the end of the day, that's the big time. You did have a good thing related to you. back side, then your storage is great.
Can you put it on a stand to put any of it out?
So Jimmy and I went out to see, we kind of did a run through with him of shovels what happened. And when I tell you, he wasn't even the same planet as what the evidence showed. In the end, he told us, look, I got plunged and I blacked out. The next thing I remember is fire in the gun.
Can you put it on a stand?
The details. So if you were a juror, Jimmy, over here, alternately, they're definitely not part of shovels what happened. I think that there's a likelihood that it's going to be this answer.
I would begrudgingly put him, but to me, as a juror, and just me in general, I think it's kind of disgusting that somebody lost their life over something as silly as that.
I think you guys are like, you're excited for me. After having the conference before, that we had heard the shot, and he's been seeing the jury, that this is self-defense. From 3 days. Well, obviously, if you have nothing guaranteed in that dog race, but the only thing guaranteed is our hard work and preparation. Thursdays are if I ever myself go to the shoes, it's on his the economic whole by the shift to like 10, but
this spring, cost savings are in the air. And on that people and on them. Even them, Ron. And everywhere. Save 20 to 60% off other retailers' prices on brands you love at Ross.
As prospectors, we know ourselves a move. The story Xfinity Wi-Fi started moving right. Urban Wi-Fi serves the Xfinity phone from Xfinity Mobile. And an upgrade right here, whether you need your one.
Save 20 to 60%.
Just watch it. There you go.
Upgrade your phone into twice a year with premium unlimited from Xfinity Mobile. Plus, get a free 5G bundle.
Because it's all you can eat, and I don't have to stop.
So what? You the best one? That's the good one. I'm not going to make you guys this week. Look at this up.
Let me guess, you need to get the gear to save the day.
Are you the cat? No, I'm a duck. That's what I know. There, looks like I need to come watch that. Yes, he's a very nice fish. What's his name? Sir, you're... Yeah. I'm working back to...
Certainty matters. So if you need the right high-quality commercial routes, printed perfectly and guaranteed to arrive on time, that's certainty onboarding. Wow your clients, pay up your next event, or inspire your team by visiting 4imprint.com.
Why is American accepting great food? Get at least $500 a year pay. Okay, no interest, no credit check, no mandatory fees. Get started at China.com.
Avocado's best-selling green mattress. Certified organic cotton, wool, and latex. Plus pocket oils to support your body's natural curves for cool and restorative sleep. Featured in 1 year and lasting warranty. For deeper bedding releases, organic pillows and bedding. Shop today with Avocado Wool. I was 26 miles away. Yeah, Framebridge for Framebridge. Your custom branded dailies. Whether it's pink or Picasso, Framebridge will print with the highest Start today at Brainforge.com.
I'm feeling good. I think that we got some great artists today. Artists got ready for us. When you care about a client, you get nervous. And if you're not nervous for your client, you're not anxious, it means the client don't care. Hopefully, it'll go well. Yeah. Well, look, very good food. Says, I grandpa, because he was out there. Jonathan talked about 3 different numbers at one time. And his work is that it takes a little man 1 word of a 5, then you stand for 5. These are some of the things why I admire America. They're all good passion. And it stopped. So we have 2 people over there that say they thought that Eddie was going to get killed. What are your thoughts so far on how things are going? Right now I think things are going in my direction. Every one of them today, they didn't say nothing. I don't feel it. It's a good effort. If I had to pick anyone other than your defense team that's going to be your safer in this case, I think you've got to keep this down. I said, that man was going to do what he had to do. I love the boy first. Right? Good, good. But I don't know. He's told about the water. But it's really not over how you compare the two where he's not going to do it. Okay, so curve up the game and have great things.
today, I would say no. Alternative, maybe since they're back in the block, we need a son of Thompson again. He said that his dad tried striking him one at his hand. Another thing his son said that he said that his father was on the ground, but and part of the battle is contrary to what he's got. And that's the way it is. So, I hope that was what his dad
The darkness before the Christian and the life was beyond counting. And the chance to let it right. Discover for that
Hey, you gotta check this out. Amazing. I'm obsessed with you. It's on the internet. It's the virtually indestructible club. Hardball lightweight litter.
Your home is your happy place until you come back to bad odors. Use Febreze plug-in. It has a microchip that alternates between the scent, the white odor, and the white freshness for up to 50 days. Try Febreze Plus. Use the virtually indestructible
On the left, mouthwash with burning sensation. And on the right, Lotions, the alcohol-free gentle mouthwash that works without the Lotions mouthwash is fresh and red. Improved on the pain and strength teeth. Lotions works without the burn. About a great trip across the country, compared to affordable content in Southern Country Coast.
Southern Adventure University is world-class hosting university. It's the first one Get the same terms and license that'll make you and request the skill 99.9% of terms. Use Lysol brand new day for finally assessing you about.
You just got $120 seeing all of your fees for $40, which means you also just got $20 compliments of something that's what they're doing for $40. So they come with something they can say get connected you don't
Whatever the
unfortunately sometimes can be found. So if Eddie is convicted, I'd have to try to convince the judge to keep on bond and be further down. Judge, I asked the board how long did he stand down. He had some medical appointments a couple days ago for some notes that he has found on his chest. So, Judge, I know that he's a follower for that.
I'd like to see everybody back here on the 17th, and once there is more information given, your client should be prepared to surrender. All right? Yeah, I already said it. I'd like to see everybody back here on the 17th.
I'm the only person in this world knows what I know I am. So I heard about it.
There's like people that are out there.
It'll be okay for that. So I read about it. It feels good.
This case definitely good. Because of how much I like that, his family, how much I believe in him. And I can just tell you this, that's the part. Not everything that he had there is perfect. And Eddie is far from ready to advance that, you know, or the jury, they make the right choice. This case definitely
This was amazing.
Rick was convicted. He would receive 2 consecutive life sentences.
They have a son's future in their hands. We have a dad in God.
Never anyone years that I feel like I was going to go to prison. Sorry to insult you, but my name is Rick Lopez, and I was charged with assault and first degree armed criminal action. So this particular summer, I traveled to Missouri to go visit with my son, who at the time was 10 years old. My name is Rick Lopez, and I was charged with assault and first degree armed criminal action. The plan was to be there for a total of 4 weeks. So I booked an Airbnb. My son was very excited. Just a lot of new experiences for he and I while I was there. I was 10 years old. At some point, his mother asked me if I felt like staying a few extra nights. She had plenty of space in our house. I ended up staying there one night. So I went to the store the next morning to get some coffee. And as my son and I were going into the driveway, at some point we had a call, and she was panicking on my phone, saying, the man's ex-boyfriend managed to break in and staying there one night.
Did we get anybody more than worship or there's not somebody in the house that's going to be in the house?
That moment, my son ran out of the vehicle to the driveway, started dashing to the house, and of course went behind him.
You broke into the house. I'm on the phone with them right now, dude. Hey, walk out the back. I know what he's giving you. Is there anything? You think I'm playing to get something down? Get out of the house, dude. If you're playing down, get
I ended up spending the night in jail. I was playing it over and over and over in my head. I couldn't sleep. I just wanted them to come in and tell me that they had pressed charges on him for breaking in, burglary. I just wanted it to be over. The next morning, they tell me that they're pressing charges. And I couldn't sleep. I just wanted them to come in and tell me that they had pressed charges on him for breaking in, burglary. I just wanted it to be over. I don't think I ever felt my heart sink like it did in that moment, pressing charges. The only thing that I could think about was the disappointment of my son if he had to see his mother go to prison for the rest of his life. I just wanted. I don't think I ever felt my heart sink like it did in that moment, pressing charges.
Can I have a file for Ricardo Lopez, please?
The disappointment of my son
Thanks.
if he.
My name is Matthew Radeveld. I'm a criminal defense attorney in the city of St. Louis, Missouri, and I represented Ricardo Lopez in his case. When Rick called me and told me the charges that he was facing, there are no bigger cases of this magnitude in the state of Missouri other than the death penalty. Thanks. Rick believed that he had acted in self-defense for himself, Amanda, and his son. And I represented Ricardo Lopez. He told me that the mother of his child, Amanda, told him that Troy, the ex-boyfriend, had broken into the house. She was telling Troy to get out, and he wouldn't do it. And Rick could hear this going on over the cell phone.
She was frantic. I could hear fear in her voice. So my immediate thought was to hang up on her and call 911.
Inside the house, Rick had his firearm that he brought with him from California to get out. And Amanda had gotten it out of the case. So when he gets to the house, his son jumps out of the car, runs inside, and Rick runs in after him. When Rick gets inside there, Amanda meets him down at the bottom of the stairs. Rick says he took the gun from her, and at that point in time, he says he sees Troy, the ex-boyfriend, standing on top of the stairs. His son jumps out.
My initial instinct is to point the gun at her. I instruct them to leave through the back door.
Rick told him that he fired a warning shot, and at that he was hoping that Troy would hit to leave.
I couldn't believe he started to come down the stairs. I felt we were threatened in that moment. But I didn't know if he had a gun or not. If I could stop him, I have to take the shot. I couldn't believe he started to come down the stairs. I felt we were threatened in that moment. But I didn't know if he had a gun or not. If I could stop. I was upset that I couldn't go back to California. That totally derailed my life. I was scared that I'd end up in prison for the rest of my life. This was clearly self-defense. I was upset that I couldn't go back to California.
That day was terrible. I was upset that people got hurt. I was scared for Rick.
This was clearly self-defense.
If it wasn't for me and my issues with Troy, none of this would have happened.